Hello fishy folks, happy Tuesday. Hope everyone had a great long weekend here in the United States. And just a great weekend in general if you're not from the United States. We had a holiday on Monday. So I came down to the fish room this morning. Figured I'd do an update. I haven't even looked at the tanks yet. Lots of guppy fry in this tank. I did sell 20 adults out of here. And I did leave, I know I left a couple pregnant females, and there's only a few males left. There's like 3, I think, mature males left, which is fine. You can see one in the back chasing a younger female. But these guppies just keep producing fry. I keep them well fed. They eat, you know, probably more than my rams eat. But they eat all the same high quality food, frozen bloodworms, high quality dry food like New Life Spectrum and Northfin USA. And something new I've been feeding is this mysterious stuff. It's from Aquarium Co Op. It's fry food or small fish food on his website. It's fantastic. The fish love it. And they're getting quite big on it. You can see in these Platys fry, if you look at my last Fry Friday update, they still were not showing that much color and were a little smaller. I had just started feeding this a few days before that, so now maybe a week or so I've been feeding that, and things have just exploded in a good way. Here's a Platys Molly fry. There's also one sunset platy male in the back. I made him up with females that I purchased. Go over that in a minute. We have some blue diamond juvenile guppies in here growing out as well. Looks like they're all female, so I'm gonna have to figure out a male, but check that. Platy up there, she hasn't dropped any fry yet. There's a neon swordtail in here that I thought had dropped some fry, but I don't see them anymore. So either she ate them or I was mistaken. But I'm probably gonna pull her out and put her back in the main swordtail tank, neon swordtail tank. Let's take a moment of silence for Big Daddy. Okay. 2 males that look like they're growing nice, and that one big female, so hopefully we'll get some more fry out of this English lace tank. Koi swordtail fry, neon swordtail fry, Mickey Mouse platy or wags, I don't know what they're called. If you know what they're called, let me know. They're red with a black tail. These are the koi swordtail, as well as some sunset platy and neon swordtail fry. Growing out nice, getting big. Yellow guppies, green cobras. The tank looks like it's overflowing a little bit. See that water? You can see it looks like it's up from the top. Let's take a look. Sorry guys, like I said, I didn't even look at this tank. It's not really overflowing. Oh, this one's overflowing. The yellow tank is overflowing. Probably because the drain is clogged. Let's take a look in the back, shall we? Why don't you come with me? See, that water on the floor isn't from that. That's from something else. So here's the yellow tank. And it's not really... Just pull that up a little bit. So, I love my pinky filter floss, but I think it restricts flow more than I anticipated. I thought that, you know, flow was being restricted because it was dirty, but this one's pretty new. And there aren't that many fish in here, so it shouldn't be that, you know, it shouldn't have gotten dirty that fast. I'm just gonna put that back a little bit. Okay. While we're back here, let's turn on my sump. Sump's been running nice with the new pump. I do have to replumb this though. So I think every 90-degree slows flow 50 gallons per minute, per hour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would limit 250 gallons per minute, which on paper, if it's 950 gallons, still gives me 700 gallons of flow. I don't necessarily know. Oh, at this head height too. I don't necessarily know if that's accurate, because with all these connections open at the top, this just show you if my short ass can reach, which it can't. This, look, it's just dribbling out and it's open full. So what I want to do, well, we're up here, we'll look for fry. Here, look for fry in there. While we're up here, we'll look for fry. So what I want to do is make it a straight shot, as straight as possible, up to the center T, and try that. And if that doesn't work, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I think I may, it's going to take some engineering, because this is, you know, at a certain height. So if I cut this, I have to make it higher or put something underneath the pump, which I don't want to do. But what I think I'm going to do, see, I have to remember I'm going to use this as the drain also. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to tee off of here, get another tee, or cut this, put a tee on, and then use a vinyl tube to snake my way up to that top up there. See, right there, yeah. And see how much pressure I get out of that. The only reason I care is I want to add these 3 tanks soon this winter. I want to do it because I'm sort of running out of space with all my fry. All right, that's enough about the sump. Back to the update. Where were we? Oh, up here. Yellows, neon, no. What are those? Green cobras? These are some more guppy fry, just the red and yellows. My my neon swordtail tank. There is a pleco. I think there's 2 plecos in there doing work. I did try to clean it a little bit, but I gotta get the right brush so I don't scratch it to clean it. So here are the Platys. Are they Mickey Mouse Platys? Are they red wags? I don't know. Let me know what you think. And you probably can see some fry in there. Can you see? Yeah, there's one. See it? There's a lot. There's a lot. Maybe there's 10 or 12 in there. And all these guys were born in here and raised in here. So just like with my guppies, I gave them plenty of places to hide, and some of them survived. So that was good. Dirty Angel tank. I didn't do maintenance this weekend like I planned because I was lazy. More angels. These guys are due to drop some eggs in the next couple days. These guys haven't dropped any eggs since the second time they dropped them about a month and a half ago. So it may be time for me to give them away, or maybe change scenery. I'm not really sure. Koi swordtail fry. Angels. Green lace. Green cobra guppies that really aren't green, but those are the ones that gave me all those fry. Endlers, sold a bunch of endlers. Now my local fish store said that he thinks that a customer thinks that there's some sort of parasite because there was some black worm coming out of one of them. I've never seen that. I've never witnessed it. I've treated all my fish. I've treated my system, so that shouldn't happen. I'm going to actually watch these guys and see what happens. You can see there's more fry in there. Back there, there's some, I think you can see. So I don't know what's going on with that. Angels, koi angel, my one black. Dirty tank. I do need to clean it out. Now look, there's some strange white poop. Huh. Maybe I do have a problem. That would really suck. What do we got? My boy. My new favorite fish. Sorry. Rip Big Daddy. But he's cool. Gold ram and 2 female blue rams. They have been showing some spawning activity, so I'm looking for eggs on the leaf litter or on that rock. I don't see any. We'll see what happens. Down low we have my my orange top aranda that actually now appears to be eating some. Yeah. He's eating some of that crap, that duckweed, and the mollies are in there too. Tank looks a little green, but I think that's just a tint from the duckweed. There's some baby mollies in there that were born in there and lived. No fish in this tank. Just growing out some plants. Got the Platys, sorry guys, the swordtails down here, neon swordtails. There's a bunch of fry. I don't know how many were in here when I checked last week. I pulled some out, and then there were some more that were born or that I missed. So I see like 3 or 4 now. That's fine. I have plenty for now. Dirty guppy tank. Lots of fry on the bottom. In the moss. Alright, back. Sorry about that, guys. The guppy tank. Lots of different kinds of guppies. Lots of red and yellows, but you got a yellow cobra. There's a really cool red cobra in here. There's some... I thought there was some... there was a blue diamond female that I think she passed, but I think she dropped fry before she passed, which would be nice, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Tank's pretty dirty. Like I said, I didn't do maintenance this weekend like I wanted. We got these guys over here, the Dalmatian Mollies, growing nice. Soon they'll be big enough for me to medicate, and then I'll put them in... I actually don't know where I'm going to put them yet. We got to talk about that. So hold that thought. There's 2 Angelfish Fry, one here, one in the back in this tank. That's all that survived out of the 5 or 6 that I just found. They're doing fine, you know. They grow a little slow, but I'm giving them a hard-boiled egg yolk and first bites, and they're just growing nice. Oh, and brine shrimp when it's ready. But I only have one place to make it, so you know, I make it, I feed it for a couple days, maybe a day I should say, and then maybe 2, and then I got to make more, and that takes another 24 to 36 hours. So, all right. So this tank, which is cloudy and still a little blue, had some more Angelfish Fry in it. I can see 1 or 2 swimming, but there's a bunch at the bottom. I don't know if they're still alive. A bunch made it, and I did a water change, and the next day or later that day, I didn't see as many swimming, but you know, they're tiny, so I don't know what's up. I don't know how they're doing. I don't know how many survived, but I got to get better at this. Considering buying the pickle jar setup from Angels Plus, just saw Paul from Paul's Planted did a video on it. I've always considered it, but I'm cheap. I don't want to spend money. So I think I'm probably going to give this a couple more shots, and then maybe in the winter order that setup. I've kind of like 5 swimming now, so that means there's probably like 10 in there hiding somewhere. But all right, now what's new in the fish room? I don't think I've talked about these guys yet. Sunset Platys, 3 males, and 3 female black mollies and 1 male black molly. The story goes like this. I was in Petsmart because I heard they had a $1 per gallon sale, and even though I don't need any more fish tanks, I had to check it out. Well, I'm walking through the fish department, I'm looking at fish, and a lovely young lady says, "Can I help you?" And I had been considering expanding my breeding. You know, I had been considering expanding my breeding projects, and I figured everyone likes black mollies and everyone likes sunset Platys. And they were having a sale, $1 per fish. Certain mollies and Platys and guppies were only $1 each. So I said, yeah, I'll take 3 female sunset Platys. And she said, anything else? And I said, yes, I'll take 1 male and 3 female black mollies. And she said, oh, how big is your tank? And at first I was offended. And then after about 5 seconds of thinking about it, I realized that's actually a very good question. So, you know, if I was putting those in a 10-gallon tank, that wouldn't work. So I said, well, you know, I have a fish room. I have about 35, 40 tanks. Plus I have a couple show tanks upstairs, you know. She got all excited and she started getting my fish and we started talking. It was nice. And she told me the manager of of my Petsmart is a fish person and really wants to change the way that people view Petsmart and fish. I don't know if that's going to happen for everywhere, but I tell you what, I've had very good luck with the fish from my Petsmart. In fact, all of these yellow and red guppies, the red deltas, and all the yellows and all their offspring are all Petsmart guppies. I actually have never lost a fish from Petsmart. And you know, not at first, but now I QT all of my new fish for at least a week. I add the preventive medications that Corey from Aquarium Co Op uses. I've adopted his procedure, as you know, if you've watched it in my older videos. I think that he touches millions of fish probably a year, maybe not millions, thousands of fish a year, and it's his livelihood. And if it works for him and he trusts it, then for me, for a stupid hobby, I think it's fine. So long story short, we will be adding the black mollies to the breeding program, and the female Platys will go with the one male that I have, that one in that tank that just ran away. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm pretty sure I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to take the endlers from here, put them in one of the 10 gallons up top because they're small. Put the black mollies in this 20. Put the sunset Platys with the other Platy in there. I'm going to move the, probably move the mollies out, the Molly Fry out. Not really sure where I'm going to put them, but I'm going to move them out. So I got to get these tanks up. Alright, boys and girls, I think that's it for the update. It's a long one. The next video I will give you guys will be Fry Friday. Hope you guys like that series. I've gotten some pretty good comments about it.